Yesterday, I proved that I have improved a lot at Minecraft, and we played 6 MCSR games. We won 5 and we drew in 1 of them. Now there's a video that popped up on my feed and it said how anyone can beat Minecraft in under 30 minutes. Now, I think it would be cool to have a sub 30 RSG time. And that, is not filtered seeds, just totally random worlds. I think that'd be impressive, even colloquially to be able to say, yeah, I beat Minecraft in less than 30 minutes without needing the addendum of, but it was a filtered seed in a 1v1 format, blah, 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 blah. And so I thought we'd take a look at this video as a tutorial for what we're gonna do today.
Entering the portal room just 23 minutes into a random Minecraft world. But just 5 days earlier, I didn't even know how to get there in under an hour.
Really? 5 days to get sub 30? I've been playing for 2 months.
In a speedrun, you start with absolutely nothing, but you have one final goal: beating the game. Imagine a speedrun being like a good story. The hero starts out with no tools, no skills, and nothing to help them at the beginning. Eventually, as time passes, they gain new tools and skills where eventually in the final fight...
I love explaining Minecraft again with 300 million buys.
Let's start from the beginning at level 1.
Overworld? Dude, this is edited crazy.
Okay, so you spawn into a world. This is A. Our current B is making a nether portal. With that in mind, I'm looking for 3 things: 7 iron, food, and lava. 3 iron for a bucket, 1 for a flint and steel, and 3 for an iron pickaxe, which will prove to be vital at the next stage. To get those items, I can use 3 different tactics: a village, a buried treasure, or a shipwreck. Think of these 3 tactics as your ticket to the train from A to B. Let's first break down the village.
I think village starts are really easy, but I do think they're a bit slow.
Village seeds are usually consistent, but they're typically slower than the other 2. Next is the buried treasure, which is typically found through the F3 screen's pie chart. You set the chart to game renderer, level, and entities. Lower your render distance and entity distance, and look for a spike in the graph by spinning around.
Dude, there's no way you learn this in 5 days, by the way. There's no universe. 5 days and you're using pie chart to find buried treasure?
This chart is a metal detector, and if it passes over a chunk with metal in it, it beeps. Similarly, if you look at a chunk that contains block entities such as a...
Because that's not even accurate. It's not like when you go over the treasure chest, it spikes. When the treasure chest enters your FOV, it spikes. So the spike actually comes when it's to your, depending on whether you're spinning right or left, to your right or left. It's not like if it spikes, it's right in front of you.
Buried treasure chest, the orange section of the graph will spike. So if it spikes, something is in the chunk at the very corner of your screen.
Oh, he said that. Okay. But there's still more that's complicated about it. Like you have to find where it is in the chest area, and it's like buried at 9-9. You didn't mention that.
You'll always find the chest at the chunk coordinates 9-9. So if you dig...
Okay, this guy, sure. Okay, but whatever, fucking asshole.
Down and there isn't a chest, it's not in that chunk. That takes care of food and iron. But you're probably wondering how you find a lava pool in the middle of the ocean.
Ravine.
Say hello to the magma ravine, the greatest thing Minecraft has since removed from the game.
Isn't it crazy they removed this from the game? You have to find an L shape.
Detail how to make a portal in a second, but first let's talk about shipwrecks. They're pretty common, but come in many different variants.
I didn't know about the variants. I knew that there is the shipwreck with 3 holes. The back one has the iron, the middle one has the map, and then, or the middle one has the food and the front one has the map. But I didn't know you could get half shipwrecks.
Best way to simplify them is to separate them into 3 different parts: the front, the middle, and the back. The front contains a chest with food, the middle contains a chest with a buried treasure map, and the back contains the chest with the iron. Some ships don't spawn with the front, some don't spawn with the back, and some don't have a back or middle. It's best to memorize the variants, but all you really need to know is that the back is rounded, the front is pointy, and it's best to have both. The back is the most essential since it has the iron, but I encourage you to find one with both.
I love that. I encourage you to find one with both. Like you're seeking out the one with just the back.
The shipwrecks are literally made of wood, and buried treasures usually spawn near some trees. With everything set to go, we need to find our lava now, and it comes in the form of a magma ravine. This is the first thing I had to
Dude, I wish I watched this video deadass 2 months ago, because I've been learning this like AI learns it. Like I'm moving at the pace of fucking Claude.
Because it's a little tricky to do. Here's the most basic portal setup you can make. I usually like to offhand the
I know how to do this. Skip the portal. This part's easy. So like sub 30 RSG is pretty hard. Don't skip ravine portal. Dude, find L-shaped magma. Dig out like the L, leaving 2 blocks next to each other. Put a door down. Put a door like across from you, to the right a bit, diagonal from you. Okay, 2 blocks. Okay, dig under. You have to pull 1 magma block from directly under that, 1 magma block from the right, and it goes boom, 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 boom. And then fucking put another door to your right or left, depending. Dig all that bitch up. Boom, you got a portal. It's not hard. Wrong? Why are you guys saying wrong? I'm obviously right about this. I don't know why you're being stubborn about it. Look. Okay, so it's like, why are we saying wrong? Why are we saying wrong? That ain't wrong.
We're at our new A. Our new B is getting all the items we need to beat them from a bastion, such as string for beds, obsidian for portals, fire resistance for the fortress.
You know what I should calculate, and I've never thought of it up to this moment? How much string do I actually need? Like, I know I generally need between 1 and 2 full stacks, but I don't know the exact number that I should like be eyeing, right? 4 is wool. You need 12 wool. You need 3 wool for a bed, so 12 string is 1 bed. So I would need at least, to be safe, I would say 75 string, because that would be enough for 6 beds and a bow and arrow.
There are 4 types of bastions: bridge, treasure, stables, and housing. Each one of these bastions have unique variations, routes, and locations of the gold block. So after running your route of choice, mining and trading all the gold blocks, and hopefully collecting all the items you need, it's time to find a fortress.
Yeah, bastions are easy. Bastions are easy, to be honest. They're not even that hard, bro. Get the fucking gold, give it to the piglins. Just get the fucking gold and give it to the piglins. Do a stables run. That one's kind of hard. Stables is probably the hardest. You'd be a lot faster in bastions if you knew manhunt routes. Like, again, we're saying shit without actually knowing what's true or not true. I know manhunt routes. I know them. They're not hard to do, folks. Okay, we spawn in. What a fucking spawn. What? Okay, you know what? Give me a new spawn. That was a bullshit spawn. You never spawn inside it. Why are you spawning me inside? You would never spawn inside. Spawn me in the terrain. That's what I want. Okay, so I'm here. Okay, where the fuck is it? Okay, check this out. So I'm running up on this shit, right? Okay, for this one, I go boom, boom. Dude, my keybinds. Okay, that's awesome. Okay, you grab all this shit, and it's housing, right? Okay, we're gonna go. Yep, this is perfect. This is exactly where I want to go. Let's just watch a fucking video.
Think of this chart like a sonar scanner on a submarine, and if it detects where you have it set to find in your render distance, it shows up on the chart. We can use that fact to our advantage. Set the chart to tick, level, entities, and block entities. Turn on chunk borders, and if a spawner is already showing on the chart, drop your render distance until it disappears. Once it's gone, raise your render distance by 1 until the spawner appears. Then lower it again, reset the F3 screen, and raise it back up to 1 below the amount where it appears. So if it appeared at render distance 15, you drop it down to 14. Your render distance is like a big square around you. And if you move, it moves with you. So if you check each side of the chunk you're in, the side it appears on is the direction the fortress is in. Now with all the things you need to beat the game, you need to actually get to the end of the game. Luckily, speedrunners like Ninja Brain have come up with genius ways to find it super fast. You'll want to exit the Nether somewhere in the ballpark of these coordinates here, and once you've done so, you need to measure your eyes. Strongholds spawn in rings, and there are 3 in the innermost ring. The reason you go to the coordinates is because it gives you the highest chance of being close to one of these strongholds. The process boils down to lining your crosshair perfectly with the left side of the inside pixel of the eye, and then entering your exact viewing angle into a calculator that finds the stronghold. There's a whole lot of complicated math behind the scenes, but that's way out of the scope of this video. I'll have tutorials linked for how to measure the eyes as well in the description.
Dude, this shit's hard to do. This shit's hard to fucking do. It's not? It is. I think this shit's hard to do. Here's the thing, guys. I'm better than literally everybody in the chat, right? So it's like you guys are saying, no, it's not. Like, yeah, okay. Yeah, we should trust you. Okay. That's an idea, I guess. Yeah, we could do that maybe. Sure. Watch Rec Rap do it. Yeah, like, what are we talking about, bro? Watch Al Horford fucking post up. Yeah, that'll make it easy. All right, ready? So you go fucking... See, bro, see, it's 20%. Like, this shit ain't at 100. Okay, and then it's like, oh, if you want to fucking get it more accurate, you gotta run. I gotta run fucking 48 blocks to my right. All right, now let's see. TP 836 negative 1116. I think it was wrong. This isn't the wrong chords, bro. I'm dead ass here. It's calibrated, bro. You measured it in 30 FOV, not 31. Actually, wait. I think it's not even... If it's 4K, I think it's supposed to be 41, actually. Maybe that is the issue. So I have to go to 41. Now it's saying it's at 900 negative 1228. Oh! Okay, wait, hold up. Was that really the only thing I had to change? 948 negative 1084. It's wrong again. Shitso was wrong, bro. It's 56 blocks away. Watch a tutorial. Motherfucker, you think I'm blind shooting from the hip? I did, bitch. It's just not that fucking easy. Okay, you guys came in here fucking, it's easy as shit. It's not that easy. I watched the K4 video. Try Bodai. Bodai's literally harder. Like, what a thought you had. Not once you get the setup. What another dumb thought to express to the earth. The thing that is harder is only harder until you get good at it. What? Actually, you know, it's easier to do 3 points than layups if you just practice 3 points all the time. Like, that's what you're saying. And the deadass, you get to vote. That's crazy. Oh my God. Okay, let's keep rolling.
Throwing 1 or 2 eyes, you should have the exact coordinates of the stronghold.
See, it's not that fucking easy, bitch.
In the description. After throwing 1 or 2 eyes, you should have the exact
like
coordinates.
You throw one or two. I want throw 1 or 2. Fucking throw 1 or 2. I just don't want to fucking 2 call it fucking day, dude. Don't want to fucking 2 fucking things at it, probably. I don't fucking know.
Along with the coordinates in the Nether as well. If you got 20 or more obsidian from the Bastion, you're in luck, because 1 block in the Nether equals 8 in the Overworld. So if you run to the coordinates given to you in the Nether, you should be reaching the final level 8 times quicker.
Guys, you please understand that your experience in the game is from a from another person's perspective. You are a spectator in the game of life. LARPing as someone who participates in it. You watch, you do not do. So when you say it is easy, you are saying that from the perspective of a viewer. It's easy. I watch Steph Curry hit threes all the time. That is what you're doing. Is that a valuable thing to add to the conversation? No, because your life experience isn't being included. Be a human. Understand you are nowhere near Feinberg's skill level or mine. I am closer to Feinberg than you are to me. I
you
am
got
the
correct
the
coordinates
Brian
and ran to the right
Scalabrine
spot,
of
you'll now
Minecraft.
find yourself at the beginning of the stronghold. Unfortunately, this place is an absolute maze. Fortunately, Pyre exists. Remember what you do to find the buried treasure? If you apply the exact same technique here, you can search for the spike of the silverfish spawner with the chart. After that, you just have to try and make your way to where the spike is. With a bit of luck, you'll find yourself in the portal room. Now you finally get to do possibly the most famous speedrunning tactic, the one cycle. Once you've filled in the portal and have entered the end, this is where
Surely BLJ is more popular.
things get real.
No?
Immediately make your way to the fountain and place obsidian like this. For the one cycle, you'll be placing exploding beds right here to kill the dragon. The pillow of the bed is where the blast comes from. So if you trigger the explosion when this little box in the dragon's head passes over it, you'll deal max damage. So then all you have to do is wait for a perch and the rest is history, right? Well, now I just have to do all that quickly. So on day 1, I practiced everything I needed to learn to complete a run, like building a magma portal, routing a bastion, and one cycling the dragon. On day 2, I started out by learning even more bastion routes, then started doing some real runs for practice. My big goal was to beat the game in under 30 minutes, and I managed to get a 35-minute completion on just my second day. On day 3, I only did runs, and I was on pace to beat 30 minutes twice, but both times I made major mistakes that cost me the run. Getting so close but failing made me realize that I needed to refocus back on the basics. So on day 4, I practiced my stronghold nav so I wouldn't make the same mistakes again. I was feeling good, and I thought I was easily good enough to beat 30 minutes, but I was quickly humbled after I failed the one cycle for sub 30. Knowing I could have gotten it and the seed was good enough, I felt all the blame was on me. I had to take accountability for my mistakes. Luckily, mistakes show you where you need to improve. So to start day 5, I practiced my one cycles and bastions, which were both weak points in my game. And after grinding all day, putting in hours and hours into these runs, I finally got my chance again.
You're bridge clutching day 5? Or boat clutching?
Let's go, baby! Let's go! Oh my goodness! 27, 40, oh my goodness!
Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, it's easy. Yeah, it's easy. You know what else is easy? Watching 3 minutes of ads. Check this shit out. Taking a fucking piss.
We've been up here for that.
Tim, I think we're good. Thank you, Tim.